Hello, Ben.
Hello.
What do you do?
I work as a web developer, and one of my passions that I do outside of work is with the Raspberry Pi. I run a monthly Raspberry Pi user group, sort of hacking event every month in Manchester, and I'm really involved in the Raspberry Pi community, helping people get involved with Raspberry Pi, put it to use, and learn to code and all of that kind of thing.
And if you imagine in a few years' time, let's say in 5 years, what kind of implementation do you imagine in a library setting, inside a library or outside? I don't know.
Well, at the moment, the Raspberry Pi is mostly being used by hackers and hobbyists who are making things with them because it's so cheap and portable, and all the other good things about it that kind of make it really good as a programmable device. But we're starting to see more of the original roots of the Pi coming through in that it's getting more into education. So we'll see it more in schools and things like that, and there'll be lots of workshops available for programming the Pi and using it in lots of different ways. So a library could be used as a space for people to learn how to use the Pi and other technology, driven by community members and other people in jobs and things like that have responsibility to pass this sort of knowledge on and show people and share how it all works.
And do you think that is there a possible outcome of a Raspberry Pi hack that can be implemented and actually used inside a library? Can you imagine some kind of, let's say, in terms of screens or collaborative areas or
yeah, potentially. There's all sorts of things, different things you could do. So there could be real sort of implementations of uses of the Pi in the library, as in sort of demonstration. That you could use one as a sort of kiosk for looking at where library books are. The way that they probably just use like a Windows PC at the moment. You could replace one of those with a Raspberry Pi and a monitor of some sort, maybe even a touch screen. And things like that would kind of demonstrate that it has a use, that you could replace a PC with it, and it's powerful in that respect. You could also have some sort of constant sort of demonstrations of other uses of the Pi just in the library, not necessarily in use, but just in demonstration of what can be done with it.
Right. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks.